Great.
Hello, my dear students. So in this question also, you can see this question is having from electrostatics segment. And what is the question? It is saying you a uniform electric field E, which electric field is given to you in the minus 400 root 3 Y Newton per Coulomb is applied in a region. So this electric field is given, which is direction wise, it is negative Y direction, and the magnitude wise, you can see 400 root 3 Newton per Coulomb. Now, what is happening is a charged particle of mass m carrying positive charge q is projected in this region where the electric field is switched on. And with the initial speed of that charged particle, it is given to us that it is root 2 root 2 10 to the power 6 meter per second. So this particle is aimed to hit a target T. Where is the T? T is here. It is. You can see this mark is T here, which is 5 meter away from the point of the which is 5 meter away from the field. So take the Q by M value. So charge by mass ratio. It is mentioned that 10 to the power 10 Coulomb per kg. We can consider this one. This question has been asked in 2020 paper 1 in advanced form. So it is from electrostat segment we can see here, and concept of projectile here. So in this question, it is not discuss anything about the gravity and all. So we will not consider the gravity over here to solve the question. It is not mentioned anything regarding the gravity. So then this is more than one choice question. It is what the options are there. In the direction of option only, we should think the question, because whenever it is more than one question, सारे ऑप्शंस को देखना जरूरी होता है मोर देन वन में. तो क्वेश्चन ऑप्शन के अकॉर्डिंग हमें बढ़ना होगा. व्हाट इज द ऑप्शन गिवन इन द मोर देन वन ऑप्शन, in that direction we have to move. So first option is saying you particle will hit T point, where T is the target here, is if projected at an angle of 45 degree from the horizontal. So this is specified that if it is getting projected from 45 degree with the 45 degree from horizontal, it will hit the target. So this is one question, that what will be the theta. This is one question on this A option. In fact, what will be the theta? Because the second option also you can see the particle will hit the target T projected at an angle 30 degree or 60 degree from the horizontal. So in the second option also, it is saying you that it is 30 degree or 60 degree to hit the target T. So from first option A and B, we can say that only one option will be correct. So from first option A and B, if we'll think about what will be the theta value, so that it will hit the target which is 5 meter away from the point of projection, we can find out that what value of the theta it will be. So our first job is to find the theta from the two option it is. Then the C and D option, you see here, time taken by the particle to hit T, this T is target here, could be 5 by root 6 microsecond, as well as it is root 5 by 6 microsecond and root 5 by 2 microsecond. Or the time taken by particle to hit it is 5 by root 3 microsecond. So option C and D cannot be true simultaneously, because here we have already given two different time period. So when it is two different time period, we know that in when the range will be same, if the same speed, if we are firing projectile, then range will be same if it is fired at complementary angles. तो 60 और 30 जो है कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स है, और इस केस में जो है टारगेट हिट हो सकता है. There is one chance that I am just guessing it, but we cannot go for guess. We have to solve it, because how to solve this is the main process you have to. So our first job is to find theta. Then time taken will be the case. You have the second process. After having information regarding the speed, angle of projection, and the range value, so we can find out what will be the time of flight over there. So from the all four options, our job is to find theta and the time of flight. Let's see how we can do this one. So the only thing we have to remember in this question is Q by M ratio. It is mentioned in the question that 10 to the power 10, and the electric field is given to us 400 root 3 y cap. So it is 400 root 3 y cap, and the speed with which it is getting projected is 2 root 10 to the power 6. So this is what if I'll make the diagram like this. This is the initial velocity which is given to us. It is 2 root 10 into 10 to the power of 6 meter per second. This is the initial velocity. And in the opposite direction of y-axis, what the electric field magnitude is mentioned in the question. You can see here it is 400 root 3 y cap. In the minus sign wise, so it is minus 400 root 3 y cap. So this minus sign shows the direction of electric field is in the downward direction of what we have. This is in the downward direction, what you can think of. So negative sign shows here only direction of the electric field. The magnitude of electric field is 400 root 3 and it is Newton per coulomb. This is the magnitude of electric field. Now there is a target here. Let's suppose this target T is there. Which is now the question. So what will be the, this is 5 meter acceleration along the y-axis. So you know that the charge will experience, this charge will experience electrostatic force due to the electric field and electric field is in one direction. So this acceleration will be, this acceleration will be what the force experienced due to the electric field will be divided by the mass of the charged particle. So it will be Q into E divided by mass of the charged particle. Q by M ratio, it is given to us in the question 10 to the power 10 and it is coulomb per kg. This information is given to us and the electric field we have, it is minus of 400 root 3. This is what we are having. So this acceleration will be minus 400 root 3 into 10 to the power of 10. And all units are here inside this Newton per meter. So this will be the SI unit of acceleration. Now, after having information regarding the acceleration in the y direction, what we can find out is range. So range is given here. So just wait here. There is some technical issues here in this way. Sorry about this technical issues. Let's see it is how we can do this one. This is after getting information regarding the acceleration. What we can do is we can find out the range. What is range here? So range, we know that it is u square sine of angle 2 theta divided by ay. This is acceleration along the y direction, which in case of projectile we have already seen this one. So what we can do here is u square, u is given to us 2 root 10 into 10 to the power 6. So it will be 4 and then root 10 square is 10 and 10 to the power 6 square is 10 to the power 12. Then we have sin theta. So it's sin 2 theta and angle which is sin 2 theta. This will be the range different formula we are having. So it is sin 2 theta divided by what the acceleration we have here. I'm just writing the magnitude part of acceleration. This negative sign shows only direction of the in the negative direction. That only negative meaning here it is. So what is the magnitude of acceleration? Sorry, this I missed here. 10 to the power 10 and into 400 root 3. So this will be the 400 root 3 and then we have 10 to the power 10. And the range where the target is there, it is 5 meter away from the projection. और इसके बेसिस पे इसमें बस अब कुछ बचा नहीं है और in denominator we have 10 to the power 10 and 2 0. It is 10 to the power 12 is finished. Then 4 finished. Here we have 5, here we have 10. So it is 2. So sine 2 theta we can write here. It is root 3 divided by 2. If sine theta this would be first point, this would be second point also. But if it is in first quadrant, it will be 60 degree, because sine 30 we know that half. So sine 60 it is root 3 by 2. So here 2 theta we can write here it is 60 degree, or it will be 120 degree. So on basis of this one, what we can say about the theta, it is 30 degree or it will be 60 degree. These are the angles at which it is getting fired, so it can hit the target. So if these are the angles at which it is getting fired, then it can hit the target. What does it mean? That theta is 30 degree or 60 degree. If you are projecting the projectile, it will hit the target. So these are the angles we have in the option B. Option B we have mentioned here. So option A is not correct here. Option B is correct. Now we are looking for finding the time. You know that without solving, I will go for the C. Why I'll go for the C? Because we are having two angles. So when two angles will be there, we can have the two time period also. So in case of objective question, we can pick this one as the correct option. But while I am solving, I am showing you that how you can find out the time period also. So when I am considering theta to be 30 degree, by that time I'm considering time period will be, it is 2. And then we have it is what we have uy by ay. This is the time period 2 uy by ay format, 2 u sin theta by acceleration along the y direction. So what do, and uy means the velocity along the y direction initially. So what is the initial velocity we have here? It is 210 so and with sine 30 we have considered over there, right? The initial velocity. So this is 210 to the power 6, and then it will be sine 30. So it is 2 root 10 into 10 to the power of 6, and then sine 30, because 30 this time I am considering theta to be 30, so it is half. So this 2 and 2 get cancelled out. This uy we are getting here, it is 10 to the power 6 into root 10. This is what we are getting here in this case, when theta is considered to be 30. And 10 to the power of 6, it is 10 to the power of 6. So 2 into root 10 and then 10 to the power of 6 and divided by what is ay? Ay is acceleration along the y direction, and that we have already seen here. It is 400 root. So it will be 400 and then 10 to the power 10. 400 root 3, then 10 to the power of 10 here. You can see this is what we have the ay. So simplifying this time period, it is this 10 to the power 6, and here it is root 3. So how much it is? This 20 and 10, it will be 10 to the power 12, and in 6, so it will be 10 to the power. Now it is, we can write here, this is root 10, and this 2 and 2, this getting cancel out, so it will be 2 root 6 here, because in so is 10 divided by 2 root 3 into 10 to the power of minus 6. This minus 6 will be considered as microsecond. So what the final result we can write here is this root 10, I'm writing it as root 2 into root 5. This will be there. And in denominator factor, I'm writing this is root 2 and root 2 and root 3. So this 1 root 2 get cancelled out. So what we can say here, and this microsecond. So when it will be considered as theta as 30 degree, we are getting this as 5 by root 6. So this will be 5 by root 6 microsecond. This is what we are having the, what you can say, time period, time of flight over there, that 5 by root 6 and microsecond. This is what. And again, if you consider theta as 60 degree, then by that time of flight will be, it is what the factor here it is getting changed, only uy, because ay is it is same in both situation. Only factor changing here is uy, because once you change the angle from the horizontal, that uy factor will get changed. So what is the uy factor here? It will be, it is 2 root 10. This is into 10 to the power of 6, and then sine 60. Sine 60 means it will be root 3 by 2. So here 2 get cancelled out. So this UI here, in this situation, when by that time, then root 10, root 3 times root 10, and then 10 to the power 6 here. This is 10 to the power 6. This is what we are having. So you can consider this as 2 UI. So UI is root 3 and then root 10 and then 10 to the power 6 divided by AY. What is AY here? AY is 400 then root 3. This is so after getting this value, what we simplify this, that is how we can do. So it is 10 to the power 10. Here 20 and this 20 will be 10 to the power 12, which is 10 to the power minus 6. This is, and root 3 get cancel out, this 2 and 2 here it is 2. So this we will be getting root 10 we have in numerator, and denominator we have root 10 here it is. So what sorry, what root 10 we can write root 5 and root 2, and in denominator we can write root 2 into root 2 for 2 is what the value we're getting to this will be time of flight in the second situation when we are considering the angle of projection will be 60 degree. So this is what we are having. Now you can see there is one cut here. So this is 5 by 2 root, and this will be microsecond. So this time of flight when we consider that angle of projection will be 60 degree. In the previous case, you can see when we considered the 30 degree, by that time it was 5. So that is the option we have. Without solving also, you could have mark here. It is on the basis of 2 angle only. If you are getting 2 angles, so 2 time of flight will be there, because in finding time of flight, it is 2 UI by AY. And UI factor get changed once you take the one angle as 30 degree or once you are taken angle as 60 degree. तो UI फैक्टर जो है जैसे ही बदलेगा, UI फैक्टर बदलने का मतलब है कि आपका एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन जो है बदल जाना चाहिए. एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन एक बार 30 रहेगा तो UI चेंज कर जाएगा. उस केस में जो टाइम ऑफ पीरियड आएगा तो दूसरे केस में अलग आएगा. तो विदाउट सॉल्विंग द सी ऑप्शन you could have marked the C option and time saving also. Multiple type of question, ये ऑप्शन नहीं होना चाहिए था. क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए था? क्योंकि दो एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन के लिए सेम टारगेट हिट हो रहा है, एंड दैट एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन इज कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल. तो हमें सी ऑप्शन को एलिमिनेशन के लिए जो है आराम से हम कर सकते थे. ये एलिमिनेशन ऑलरेडी हो चुका है क्योंकि दो एंगल ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन के लिए टारगेट हिटेड हो रहा है. सो ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट, सी इज करेक्ट. This is all about what you should think, and then you can mark the correct option. I hope it is clear. Thank you.